the first season there was definitely, I think we felt this pressure of wanting to do justice to the original, but not feel like we were just imitating the original. And I think Pam Fryman, who directed 200 of 212 of How I Met Your Mother and most of our show, was such a good captain of the ship. I think she knew how to steer us in directions that paid homage to the original without feeling, you know, kind of like stuck to it. Yeah. And so...
Well, we're all just so different than the original
and
cast.
The dynamics
like,
are different.
No one was trying to make us fit those molds. Right.
And so I think this season we just got to have a lot more opportunities to play in this sandbox that we spent the first season building.
And I think we also had the confidence that, like, people really liked our show, and our show did really well, that we were like, oh, okay, well, now we
must be doing something right.
Yeah, we belong here, and now we could just kind of do our thing, you know, and the 20 episodes was another big boost of, like, oh, we have a lot to say and do, and, like, we were just sitting in a little more comfortably.
I think the other thing that was really helpful is the first season, you know, the writers are also trying to get to know us and what our strengths are.
And they weren't even in person.
Yeah, exactly. It was still all a digital room, yeah. And so having the writers in person, having seen what we established that we were capable of doing in the first season, I think they were able to identify our strengths and really exploit them in the second season in a really great way.
No, we don't want any of that.
No, none of the others, no. No, I think the goal would be to have the whole team. Yeah, absolutely.
They were so freaking great on their show. They were buttoned up, like, everyone was so, their characters were so carved out. They were so confident in what they did and the way they joked. It was like a dance. Like, really, I think if we could have an ounce of that, we would be doing a great job. So I think, you know, we think very highly of them, and we want them all if that's a possibility.
We should have all of them at McLaren's and all of us. I need that. All of them together and all of us together. That would be epic. It's not going to happen probably for a while.
We don't know. That could all happen.
Anything's possible.
I had some really nice email exchanges with Josh, and he was just so, I mean, in detail, like really, really lovely emails, and it was nice to hear from him and to kind of bounce back and forth the feeling of what it, like, my character is very much, you know, if you'd have to pair us up, like, I feel like I would be the Josh, Sophie would be the Ted, and so it was nice to kind of have him, like, pass the torch almost and be like, here's what was hard for me in this zone, and here's what was easy about it, and here's what like, he really was lovely. So it was great, and we have this habit of not writing back to each other for like a month at a time, and then like it'll start up again, and he's so nice. I would love to have him here. I was the only lucky one that got to work with Neil, and you know, one of the funny things that happened was it was pouring down rain, and it never rains in LA. And I was driving to work. It was a later call because we needed nighttime. And my husband, I was like, of course, it's raining. The day that we're supposed to shoot outside with NPH, it's raining. And my husband's like, you're with NPH. Nothing can go wrong. Like, it's all going to be perfect. And it was. Like, he's just funny and clever and charming and handsome and all the things that you think he would be. He's like cool as the other side of the pillow, you know?
The only time we ever talk about How I Met Your Mother is when we're doing press and interviews. It really does, it doesn't sort of cross our minds on a daily basis or anything like that. There will be moments in a script where someone will point out that it's a reference or a joke from the original show and stuff, but apart from that, we do...
Yeah, we've really made it our own show.
Yeah. I mean, I feel very lucky to be a part of, like, I think we all do, to be a part of the universe, but, like, I feel like we have done a good job, and the writers have done such a good job, and Isaac and Elizabeth and Pam, to kind of make our show stand on its own next to something that has been so celebrated, but I'm very excited about ours.
Yeah. We pay homage to, I mean, we are sitting in front of
Yeah,
the
and
whole
then there's
department.
a couple of characters that come in that were in the first season. I mean, there's that dress scene. There's someone that makes me dress, and the guy who gives me the dress, he was in the original How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Those pages weren't even in our script.
Yeah, we don't really know.
We don't really know what's going on. So maybe I won't even meet Jason because he'll work with just Hilary.
Okay. I think you will be. Yeah.
Maybe we could see Josh Radnor or Allison Hannigan too.
Hopefully all of them. Hopefully all of them. It would be so cool.
So that would mean, so there's what, Jason, Allison, John. Okay, so that means we need 3 more seasons for that to happen. So guys,
hey,
let's make
do it. Let's make it happen.